welcome back. And it's still Breakfast Daily. The hashtag, of course, is Breakfast Daily. The WhatsApp line is 0550-585832. I have another birthday message that I want to read out to you, and then we'll get into some more conversations. Of course, you know that here on Citi, we just love all things cultural and all things, native to Ghana, and like to promote it as well. Well, there's a birthday message here. It says, "Happy first birthday, Nana Poku. May God perfect whatever concerns you. God bless you beyond measure, so higher than the eagles." This is from your dad, Dominic. All right, happy birthday to you. Well, let's get into a conversation. We've been joined on the set by honorable members from the Okaikwe North Municipal Assembly. Now, there's a food bazaar coming up, and we want to get into that conversation and find out exactly what's going on there. And I've been joined on the set, we've been joined on the set by Riford Frepol, who is the special assistant of the MC, Honorable Lai, of the Okaikwe Municipal Assembly. Okaikwe North, yeah. Yes, Municipal Assembly, and Georgina Akambasi, who is the Culture and Tourism Director for the same assembly. There's an event that's coming up shortly. Let's have a conversation with them. The Kpataashie Traditional Food Bazaar. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes.
It was quite.
I think that is really.
No, mention it again.
Kpataashie.
Okay, super. But tell us a bit about that program.
Okay, let me start by just greeting your cherished viewers this morning, and thanks for having us. Okaikwe North Municipal Assembly being one of the new ones that was carved out of the EMA just about 3 years ago. Before very soon, and one of our main mandate is the upliftment of our cultural heritage in the supporting of our traditional rulers in this regard. I must mention here that this is in collaboration with all the traditional authorities. Earlier on, we were with them in other settings where they were also explaining the role they are playing. Here, we have to speak for them too. Yes, we are creating a forum. As it's going to be an annual event where we bring all the traditional authorities under the Okaikwe North Municipal Assembly. This was a brainchild of the Honorable MC as a way of promoting them, because although they are key stakeholders in the management of the day-to-day activities in the assembly, most of the residents and the other corporate entities are not even aware of their roles and their significance within the society. But if you look at the developing areas like ours, where there's a lot of land issues, when people are acquiring things, they play a pivotal role in this. And it is our belief that as people get to understand and know their roles and comes to recognize them, it helps to. There are certain issues that can even be solved easily by these traditional authorities. So we decided to use the food bazaar as a way of promoting what the traditional authorities or the traditional values are. What are our traditional food? What are some of the values therein? Because we are losing most of them. It's been one of their worries. And it's an intrinsic part of our culture, our food, the way we prepare it. You'll be surprised to know that kenke, as you see it, is not the traditional one anymore. Except you go to the typical Bukom area where we find the local one. And there's a difference in their health values and benefits, because the original kenke is not what there. We have ones with so many ingredients that have been added to create what is a modern form, which is not what traditionally or locally it used to be. So are so many other varieties of food and items too. So the program we are going to do involves all the markets within our jurisdiction. We are using the market women because they basically are the first people who deal with the food items, is handling and things like that. So in the process too, we are able to educate them, we are able to interact with them in sometimes, when they are coming to ground peppers and things like that, those spices and certain colors which are not healthy that they use. So in interacting and dealing with them, we also bring them to speed with the need to really look at how we prepare things that we sell to the public.
Right. Now, Gina, let me come to you. You are the Director for Culture and Tourism.
Yes.
Now, how important is food in telling our story, who we are as a people?
Yeah, food gives you an identity apart from your name. My name, Georgina, is not my name. My real name is Akambasi.
Okay.
If you say Akambasi, Upper East, everybody knows Upper East. And our food is associated with Tubani, Bambara beans, and then the Tuozafi. So if I say Georgina, it's not my name. My local name is Akambasi. And if I link it to my region, it gives my identity. Because if that is the essence of not knowing my local food, if I mean from Upper East,
Yeah.
yes. For now, for instance, I was born and bred in Kumasi, and I'm used to eating ampesi and fufu.
Yeah.
But it's not my identity. But because I was bred there, but per my name, Akambasi, I'm supposed to be eating tubani and then bambara beans and others. Even though it's diversity, we are encouraged to do what? Embrace all our diversity, but our food gives us identity apart from our names.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about, this is the first that
Yes,
you're
yes,
doing.
there's a maiden initiative.
What's the projection into the future in terms of how often you want to do this and the sort of impact you're hoping that the entire municipality will experience from this that you're beginning?
Yes, we're hoping for it to be an annual event.
Okay.
That's what we're working in hand with the traditional authorities. The assembly, civil service moves on. The traditional authorities are always there.
Yeah.
So when we partner with them and establish this, and we are trying to encourage corporate OMA, that's corporate Okanko North, to participate in it. So for instance, we have added certain other activities like health screening, and then we're also encouraging those who do this game and chairs weaving to come and present some of those things there. These are all people traders who are within our catchment areas. So we are trying to bring them all together. Now, the program itself involves the chiefs coming in full regalia, in their full traditional authority with their Safo troops and their royal drums will be sounding, so that all of them will troop in. We have 3 main ones. That is the Achimota, Abekan, and Akutema traditional areas. Then we have Ni Boyman, where the Asene has installed the Jasi as a caretaker of the whole place. Then we have Abufu, which has also a couple of chiefs there that will all be participating.
Wow.
So the idea is to present them in their colorful manner for the public to really see as it is. Whilst the food is being prepared we have 5 markets. 4 are participating, and 1 set is from the traditional house. So they're giving us one of the queen mothers who is going to do the Omowokwe play, and then the Kenke as it is, the Bankun, and then the way they do their aklon. See, aklon is the fresh fish they prepare when they come from sea. Yes, those rare traditional ones that we've lost. Now they will be doing this alongside with the things like Akpiti Adunle and things that we have lost as starters. Then also the drinks. They're having like Neda, Asana, Pito, Zenfo, those basic local traditional drinks. And these are the things that each team, we have assigned them a certain list of food that they are going to prepare. And then we also have presentations. The key one is about the Ghana traditions and values, for more light to be shed on what it's all about. People think maybe this is cultism, the way they prepare their food and things like that. So we're giving that forum for the chiefs to also give one person linguist to come and explain how it all came about. Just a short presentation to enlighten. To this end, we invited Achimota school kids to also come and learn something. And then we have the corporate bodies that we've invited to come and witness it. We are doing this program at the new terminal, Achimota new terminal, where we have a vast space for the a large number of people. We're not going to be selling food, no. The food that's going to be prepared will be massive, and then it will be tasted by all of us present, so that we come to recognize and appreciate what we have as a people. Like you were saying earlier, what is our identity?
Yeah.
If I tell you I'm a cook, and I visit you, the first thing you do is to look for, oh, let me get the kinky for him. So that identifies us. And when we lose that, sometimes we think it's just the food. It's not just the food, but how it is prepared and how it is eaten too also identifies us. There are people, when they are eating kinky, we went to a place, and then traditional at the book home, and then they brought the kinky. When the guy took it, he said, oh, this guy is not a guy. The way he's breaking the kinky.
Okay.
Gans
Oh,
don't
really?
do it
There's
like
a
that.
special
There's a way to
way
do
to
it.
The
break
way
it.
we go about it tells who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're in the house, you don't do it like
There's a
that.
way.
Yeah.
There's a way you do
Because
it.
you see people eat fufu with spoon,
Yes.
which is an abuse.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. It's an abuse of our
Of course.
culture integrity.
No, because you can't drink palm wine in a glass.
Yes, but they do.
It's a calabash.
You know, we
Exactly.
really turn everything upside down. So it's about time we bring out the beauty of it. And then when you taste and you see the difference, it brings up something. And so we have a presentation too about a food nutritionist who's coming to talk about the values and the rich nutrients, the way if we prepare it naturally, vis-a-vis if you are just using the modern ways of adding so many spices and things like that. So this one, all the spices they'll be using are the natural ones. The vintia, pepper, and those things that we have naturally in our setting is what we are encouraging.
Awesome. So when is this happening?
Tomorrow,
Oh, wow. At where and what time?
we'll be starting the main event at 12, but the women will start their preparation by 9 because they will be doing right there all the preparations and everything. But the chiefs will be coming to the forum at exactly 12. They will all be trooping in, amidst dancing and then cultural performances and things like that.
So where is it happening?
At the Achimota new terminal. You know, when you get to
okay.
Achimota old station, you just branch to
The
the
new
right.
station.
Yeah,
the new station. Actually, it's the main lorry station.
The main
That
lorry
is one
station.
problem we have. A lot of people don't want to go there and board. Meanwhile, this is a place that's a hospital, police station, and security lights,
Yeah, but-
cameras, everything.
Yeah, but I think that the assembly needs to deal with that problem because, you know, we shouldn't be saying old station and new station. We should, it's the station.
It's
the station.
You know,
But
as
is the
simple
old
as that.
station still functioning?
No, but that's where everybody
It's a
stops.
bus stop.
On the roadside.
You
It's a
see,
bus
it's a
stop.
bus stop.
They all like
So-
the roadside.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for us, it's now an international route. So from Okwasi coming, they've done an interchange there. The cars will rush down, and you can't block the road. It's already narrowed as to get there.
Yeah.
So it's a big challenge.
Yeah.
We are encouraging all of us
So
to
if you
tell
are
people
saying
to
it's a
go
big
to the
challenge
station.
for you, then what should we see?
No, we are the city managers, so we have to make sure it will function. It's
Make
what-
sure.
Yes.
That's your
No,
job.
What we
So
want to do is
it's
for
not
people
we have
accept.
to make sure. You must make sure.
It's about education. It's about
Education.
informing the people
So
that
what are you doing
there's the
about that?
need. We've been trying. We have daily public engagements regularly. For instance, this past 2 months has been every electoral area we've been there, engaging them, and every weekend we meet them at churches and explain to them.
I you know, I find it interesting how the approach is let's educate. I would take a different approach to this. Education is good, but you see, there's also the issue of habit, and people have done it for 10 years, 50 years, 20 years. I think that if every trotro driver that's passing that route knows that if they do the wrong thing, they will be arrested. Eventually, within a couple of weeks, all of it is going to stop.
Trust me, they will not. There, if you come from our office now, they will see a large number of cars there. This morning when they arrested, every day they come in. There are some who have been there about 5 times. They come.
They are partners to
Maybe
them.
the punishment is not strong enough.
No, they are paid.
They are
Fine is
fine.
300 Ghana.
Yeah.
And they come daily. The only thing that was deterring them a little was the detentions. You see, we used to take them to court, and then they protested strongly that no, this is small crime. We don't want to be
So then
sentenced.
that's the one you should do.
Yeah, they see the law too will not allow you
Exactly.
to.
Everything has
okay.
to happen
Yes,
within the
all right.
limits of the
But
law.
for payment, they prepare to pay and then still abuse it.
We'll find a better way to deal with that.
But we are having a beautiful approach to it. We are working with the STC. Currently, they load there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are north and distant routes.
Yes.
And then we are trying to engage. We've actually met with them, the VIPs, to resume operating there. The small taxis and trotters follow the big buses. When the people are light, then they get them. But because they don't go there with the excuse that there's traffic, so they would rather allow the people on the way. And if I tell you the number of casualties, just 3 days today, the National Road Safety were there and everybody, we were trying to see how we save people's lives, because it's about one a day, knocking down
it's not good,
daily.
Yeah. Maybe the new police awareness.
Yes, they have really taken a good, strong.
Why has to go there? Why
They are there strongly every day.
Yeah.
But the trotro drivers are.
Okay, so final details again. It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
It's happening. You said 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
The chiefs will
Yes.
start
Coming in.
You said Achimota School has been invited?
Yes, we
Okay,
invited
some of the
the
corporate
students to that.
organizations
Yes,
as well.
and a lot of other corporates around
But
the areas.
any thank yous?
Yes, we must acknowledge the corporate Omma, that is especially the developers, the real estate. You know, that area is enclave for a lot of real estate developing.
Real estate development,
We have Lindsay's and Nyako Enterprises. They were really good. That they were very encouraging. They said, "Oh, they didn't know it's a maiden thing, but they will be present." You know, the little support they will have, they want to be partners. So we'll be looking at. It's like everybody's waiting to see how the first one goes like. Then we can come in and have a permanent support system
They have
for
a
you.
new task on your shoulders.
Yes, for this one to really fly.
Exactly.
So that everybody will have a permanent role to play. Our banks and everything will bring them all on board.
Super.
All right.
Great,
Thank you.
great. Thank you very much, Rex, and thank you very much, Gina.
Georgina.
And all the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
We
I'll
hope
be
to see you.
expecting
Well,
It will be nice for
We
us to
expecting you.
see you
So
there.
what time will it end?
4 p.m.
interestingly, we both live in the area.
Yeah. So it's
Unfortunately, our work is here.
Oh,
And we are.
I'll reserve yours.
Okay.
No,
so
once
also
we
good because I was going to say some of the original
want to,
kinky.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe on my way
Yes.
home, I'll pass.
Yes, the traditional setup. You get the original kinky.
We are responsible for you.
So-
And so whatever we're creating is for you. So
for
this
you,
is
so-
particularly for you.
No,
So you
we'll
must be
avail
there.
ourselves. Don't
Yes,
worry.
please.
Yeah.
I will look out for you.
Please do.
For this
Come and
case, I'll
enjoy
take up the MC and then make sure that I'm looking for them and introduce them.
No, please, when I come, I'll look for you.
Yes.
Right, thank you very much. Rex.
Thank you so
very
much for
Gina.
having us.
Right,
We're so
right,
grateful.
right.
And please, as we go along the day, please mention it.
Okay.
We'll be
Don't
happy.
worry. No, but sit down. Don't go anywhere. Right, thank you very much. This is Breakfast Daily. We'll be right back.